Alright, this is CC Timeline, weeks 1 through 12, with explanations and hand motions done slowly, so you guys can review them and then practice them with the song. Alright, so it starts timeline. This is my timeline. We're going to do that timeline. This is my timeline. Time for your watch and line, L for line. And then we're going to start at the beginning. This is beginning of the ages, like time is rolling on. And we just do that because the song starts really long. All right, and then we're going to start with age of ancient empire. So give yourself a big long beard. Okay, and it's creation, big C, circa 450 to 450 AD. Thank you. Okay, then we start with creation and the fall and the flood, big flood, and the Tower of Babel up to heaven. Okay, and then we have Mesopotamia, make an M for Mesopotamia, and S for Sumer. Okay, then we're going to do Egyptians with 3 fingers, Egyptians left and Egyptians right. And then we have 3000 BC, 3000 BC. Okay. Then we have the Indus River Valley Civilization and Minoans. Make your hands into the Minnows. And Mycenaeans. Use 7 fingers to make your Mycenaeans. I'm going to do 7 wonders of the ancient world. Okay. And we're going to do Patriarchs of Israel. This is Father. Patriarchs of Israel. Sorry, just a bow. Okay. Then we're going to do 2000 BC. 2000 BC. Hittites, 2 punches, Canaanites, Cush and Assyrians, Babylonians with a B, and then do China's Shang Dynasty like this, big little China girl, okay? And take your fan and give yourself a dot, because we're doing Hinduism in India. Take your finger and write a big O in your hand. This is Phoenicians in the alphabet. We're going to make an O for Olmecs, which is next of Mesoamerica. Just made an O, and we're going to walk in a circle. Israelite Exodus and desert wanderings. End up like this. Israelite conquest and judges. Okay, and then take your hands and cover your eyes. Greek Dark Ages and Israel's United Kingdom. Bring them together. Because the next thing we're going to do is 1000 BC. 1000 BC. Okay, now we're going to do early Native Americans. So take your tomahawk and chop, okay, because now Israel divides into 2 kingdoms. And next is Homer, so make an H, and Hesiod. And then we have Rome founded by Romulus and Remus. Okay. Next is Romulus and Remus. Israel falls to Assyria. Assyria, take your bow, falls to Babylon. Okay, then we have Lao Tzu, Confucius, and Buddha. Give yourself a big belly, Buddha belly. Okay, next is J. Judah falls to Babylon. Temple destroyed. And Babylon falls to Persia. So make a P with your fingers. Babylon falls to Persia. And take your little P and walk it back. Jews return and rebuild the temple. Yay. Alright, now we have the Roman Republic and the Golden Age of Greece. Golden Age of Greece. And the Peloponnesian Wars. Persia falls to Alexander the Great. Alright, now we have India's Mauryan Empire. So make an M for Mauryan, okay? And the Mauryaans go straight into the Mayans of Mesoamerica. So build your step temple. Okay, now we have Punic Wars. So Punic Wars. Okay, and then Rome conquers Greece. So make a fist. Okay. Now we have a Roman dictator. So take your fist and salute. Julius, and make a C. Caesar for the laurel on their heads. Okay, and then Caesar Augustus, A for Augustus, peace, and the Pax Romana, back to the R for Rome. All right, now we have John the Baptist and Jesus, the Messiah. after Jesus the Messiah is the Pentecost in the, oh, thank you, it's year 1 AD, okay, Jesus the Messiah, number 1. Now we have Pentecost, so make the flames over your head, Pentecost in the early church, and persecution, spreads the gospel, so spread the gospel out, your little flames of fire going to all the ends of the earth. Now we have Herod's temple destroyed by Titus, so make a big T for Titus. Right, and we have Diocletian, so D for Diocletian, divides the Roman Empire. Constantine legalizes Christianity. Alright, next we have India, so put it down on your forehead, India's Gupta dynasty. And the council is going to be made like 2 chain links. The Council of Nicaea, N for Nicaea. And then take your N and make an A because it's Augustine, and then we're going to make our hands like we're praying and bowing because Augustine converted to Christianity. Alright, next is Jerome, so give him a J. Jerome completes the Vulgate. He wrote the Bible, or translated the Bible. Then we have Visigoths, so Visigoths sack Rome and let Rome fall. So we have a long pause there, and actually sounds like Rome's falling because it is. Right, now we have the Middle Ages, okay, which is circa 450 to 1500. This is 15 and C for 100. Okay, now since we're already at our C, we're going to do council again. So make your rings. Council of Chalcedon. We have the Western Empire falls to barbarians. Okay, and then now we have our hands up like this. We're going to go 580, 580. Alright, now you can take your 5 and bring it back up and make a B. Byzantine Emperor, make an E across your chest. Okay, Justinian. And then we're going to make another B. Benedict. And monasticism, like you have a hood with a cloak and a long robe, like you're a monk. Okay? And since it's monasticism, it's worship. Alright, now we have Mohammed founds Islam, like they're bowing. Okay? And then we have Zanj, in early Ghana, because it's trading. And then the sign for Africa is playing the drums. Alright, now we have Franks, so make a F. Franks defeat the Muslims, so it's the sign for Muslims at the Battle of Tours. Then we have the Golden Age and come right back down to Islam. Right, and then now we have this Islam come back up and make a V. Vikings raid and trade. Okay, and then we have Japan's bow, like your honorable, Han period, long period there. Okay, then we have Charlemagne, big C for Charlemagne, crowned emperor. So make your E like an empire. Okay. Then we have Alfred the Great. So take your E and make an A. Alfred the Great. Who's great? Alfred the Great of England. You have Eric the Red, the red beard, and Leif Erikson, because Leif Erikson was Eric the Red's son, and Norse explorers. All right, now we have Vladimir I of Kiev, so that's all right there in one hand, and then right after that we have Byzantine Emperor Basil II, so your first comes right before your second. Okay, now it's going to go fast. So we have East-West Schism of the Church, Norman conquest, and feudalism in Europe. So like we're making stacks of socialistic structure. Alright, now we have the Crusades, so make a cross on your shirt. Crusades, going out. Big Z for Zimbabwe, so take your cross, make a big Z for Zimbabwe, and Africa. Early Mali and Africa, back to Africa. Alright, now we have the Aztecs of Mesoamerica with their big temples. And Francis of Assisi, so big F for Francis and Thomas Aquinas, our two saints go together, F and T. Last but not least is shoguns, Japan's shoguns, so pull out your samurai sword. Okay. And then we have Incas of South America, so take your eyes and paint, war paint underneath your eyes. Incas of South America. And we have Genghis Khan, rules the, and then give yourself a big M, Mongols. And then we have England, so we're going to sip tea, England, Magna Carta, because they gave them a document to sign. Then we have the Ottoman Empire, O-E, Ottoman Empire, okay? Then we have Marco Polo's journey to China. We have the 100 Years' War and Black Death. Okay, and then we have the Renaissance. So after that Black Death, we have a Renaissance. So paint a big squiggly twirly R. Okay, and then last but not least is China's with your fan. Ming Dynasty. So like you're painting a little Ming vase, just like you painted the Renaissance, we're going to paint our vase. That is the end of week 12 time.